Hello, this is a guide of how to turn your thralls from this into this, and to also have different colors for each of the different thralls. You might already know how to hide your thralls and show the outline, but for people who don't, I'm going to quickly go over how to do that. In order to first hide your thralls, you're going to want to look up Entity Hider in your plugins. Turn it on, and then in your settings, you have all these options. You want to find this one, Hide Thralls. Check that one on. You don't need Hide Dead NPCs, that's something else, but it's fine if it's on. But you want Hide Thralls checked. So that'll hide your thralls, and then you're going to want to go to your plugin hub up here, top right. You're going to want to search up Better NPC Highlights. Better NPC Highlight by Bucus. Make sure you install that. I already have it installed. So install that and then go back over to your settings here. Search up Better NPC Highlights. Turn this on. And then in your settings, if all that you care about is just outlining your thralls and you don't care about what colors they are, you can just go in here. You can type in the IDs. Let me find them here. 10880. That's the mage thrall. 10883. That's the range thrall. And 10886 is going to be your melee thrall. You don't need the scarab swarms, that's for something else. And then you can just uncheck and check. I think this is unchecked initially, so just make sure that you check that. And then as you can see, you will have your thralls hidden with the outline around them. So if that's all you wanted, then that's perfectly fine. But in a second, I'll be able to show you they're all the same color, which kind of bothered me. I wanted them to be different. So I'll show you how to do that now. If you have taken a lot of hard drugs and you just want to always be raving and never stop the rave, there is a option for you as well, I will say, before we get into changing the colors for each different thrall. If you just want it to literally just like morph and be like Rainbow Road and Mario Kart, here is the setting for you. It's called Enable Rave Mode at the bottom of your outline in your Better NPC highlight settings. Just check that on and then, yeah, check that out. Yeah. And then you can also change how fast it changes its colors right underneath the checkbox that you just checked. So you can do that, but of course, that'll mean that all of your things are going to be the same colors. They're just ever changing. But just in case anybody wanted that, you know, you do hard drugs, you want that, there is that option for you. I'll just show it again. Enable rave mode at the bottom, and then right underneath is rave speed. So yeah. Alright, if you've followed along so far, then your thralls look like this, or they look like the rave ones, but if they look like the rave ones, then you're done, and you can just go watch another video. But if you want the different colors, so right now our thralls look like this. So now what you're going to want to do in your Better NPC highlights, you're going to want to go to presets near the bottom. And then under your presets, these will all be different colors depending on whatever the default color is. So you're going to want to set preset color 1 to whatever you want your mage thrall to be, preset color 2 whatever you want your range thrall to be, and preset color 3 to be whatever your melee thrall will be. And then once you have chose those colors, then you can minimize your presets, and then it's very simple. You just go back to your outline. You already have the IDs in here probably, so all you do is you go semicolon 1, after the first one, semicolon 2 after the second one, and semicolon 3 after the last one, and then boom. Just make sure you reset it like that. Boom. So you have your mage thrall, range thrall, and then give me a second, and I will show you that the melee thrall also works. And boom, all three different colors. So you can pick whatever colors you want. I just chose to leave them as blue, yellow, and red. But you can choose whatever colors you want in the preset colors here. So if for whatever reason this isn't working for you, there is one other way to do it, which is the way that I figured it out initially how to do it. I think the other way is a little bit easier, but so let's say that this isn't working for you, so all you're going to want to do is, I'll start from the beginning, so I'll just delete all these, and then I will go back. Okay, so we'll start from the beginning, so you're going to want to make sure that you have entity hider with hide thralls checked, right? So make sure that's on. And then in your better NPC highlights, so better NPC highlights. Okay, so you just open this up. Okay, so you're gonna want to make sure that your outline is checked, but you will have nothing in here. Ignore the scarab swarms, that's for something else. So you'll have nothing in here. And so let me just spawn the thrall so that you can see when it works. So what I did was I did exclamation point in your game chat. Here, let me, because we don't need these settings open, so let me, oops. Let me just hide them real quick. Okay, so in your game chat, you're gonna want to type exclamation point tag O space, and then this is where your NPC IDs will go. So we'll start with the mage thrall, so 10,880, and then you're gonna want to put semicolon 1, and the semicolon 1, that is your preset color, so you still have to do the presets. You have to select what colors you want in your better NPC highlight settings. But then after you do that, you can hit enter, and then as you can see, it shows that thrall now. So let's spawn our range thrall, and then same thing, tag O space, type in the NPC ID, which is 10,883 for the range, and then do semicolon 2 for the second preset color. Boom, that's your range thrall. And then finally, tag O 10,886, which is the melee ID, and then semicolon 3 for the third preset color. Boom. So now all of them work, so you can see the red thrall, blue thrall, and you saw the range yellow thrall. So that is how you can do that if the other way, for whatever reason, isn't working for you. But yeah, that's how I initially figured it out. So just in the interest of completeness for this guide, I'll show you exactly how I figured out how to do that, because maybe you want to tag another NPC with a different style, like maybe you want the area or whatever. So you can always just do that in here. If you know the NPC ID, you can just do it in here, and then if you want a specific color, you can do semicolon and then whatever number of your preset color you want. But for completeness sake, just open up this instructions tab here, and then it shows you, like, you know how we did tag O, and then we did space and then our NPC ID, so you can see here the outline. That's how you did that. That's why, like, we got the outline, is because it was tag O. So if you wanted to tag the hull, you would do tag H, or if you wanted the area, you could do tag A and then space NPC ID. Or, oops, sorry, I'm typing in here. Oh. Do not want to do that. Do not do that. But yeah, you could do tag O, NPC ID, semicolon preset color number. And if you didn't want the outline, just do tag A NPC ID. So that would be area. Preset color number. So you can do it that way, or you can just go in here and do the semicolons with the preset numbers. But this way you can tag literally anything you want with any of these styles. Like I could tag this guy. I'm not gonna type in all that stuff, but here I'll do it on this guy. So okay, sorry for that cut. I am stupid and I was not showing the screen. So let's say that I wanted to tag this guy. Let's see if it'll work. Let's say that we want to do the hull, so tag H Roka, because that's his name, because I'm not going to look up his ID. And then, I don't know, maybe red. Okay, well, the preset color isn't, or yeah, sorry. My preset one is blue, sorry. So if I wanted to tag him red, I could just do tag H, Roka 3. So as you can see there, we tagged the hull of this guy, and then if you just want to untag him, all you have to do is untag H Roka 3. So as you can see, you can do whatever style you want of tagging things, and that's how you do it. But as I also showed you before, you can just literally just go into like, let's say you want to go into hull. So see, Roka is tagged right now, because I didn't delete the first one, I guess. So you can tag it like that too. So just type Roka semicolon 2 and it'll be yellow this time. You just have to check that. So that's how you do that, and then you can just delete it. But if you go in and read about in these instructions, it has these instructions here on how to do whatever you would want to do. It's got a little bit more. You can like hide and unhide NPC names and IDs if you want specific ones. So yeah, that is just for completeness sake. If I was going over the NPC IDs too quickly for you, don't worry, I'm gonna link them in the description for the video. But if you need to hear them again, they're 10880 is the mage thrall, 10883 is the range thrall, and 10886 is the melee thrall. If you are ever looking for NPCs IDs, this is the website that I use. I think there's also plugins on the plugin hub for RuneLite, but I haven't used those, so I won't really speak too much further on those. I do believe that they exist though, but I just Google search NPC ID OSRS. It's this website, runelocust.com. I've used it a few times. I haven't got a virus so far, so what NPC are you looking for? Greater Ghostly Thrall. Boom. 10880. It's been right every time so far. So let's say that you wanted the Leviathan. Okay, well, I guess the Leviathan one isn't here. But it's got like a lot of NPC IDs, so whatever you're looking for, you can either look at that or just literally just Google search it. Lots of people are talking about it on Reddit, but also I've heard about NPC ID plugins on the plugin hub, so you can look into those as well if that's what you want to find. But yeah, I literally just Google search them, so that's how I do that. Alright, so that is the video. Your thralls should be all set up and ready to go and looking very clean. If you guys want me to do another video, you will have to let me know in the comments. It would just be like a general like PVM tips, like some settings tips for RuneScape, and just like general PVM tips. I could do that if like at least like 3 people tell me in the comments you're interested. I could probably do that. I mean, I might still make one because I thought of like a bunch of ideas when I was making this video anyways that I could like share things with you guys. But if at least 3 people tell me in the comments that you guys really want to see another video with like a bunch of just random PVM tips for RuneScape, I could probably make it happen a little bit quicker. Yeah, some examples of that would be, so you know how like you can do the command, oh, this is awkward because there's somebody here now, but you can do the command PV, sorry, I have caps locks on, PB Cox, and it'll give your overall Chambers of Xeric's personal best, so that's like a 3-man. But let's say that you were just trying to show your friend like what your solo time is, so you just do PB Cox space 1, and then that would give you the solo one. So I don't know, it'd just be stupid tips like that. So yeah, the tips could be as simple as something like the PBs, or they could be as complicated as why I use green tile markers on the ground. So I bet you guys thought that the sun was yellow. Well, you're wrong. The sun is green, or at least it emits most of its light in the visible spectrum, specifically in the green wavelength of the visible spectrum. And after like years of evolving, our eyes were like calibrated to be able to see green light the best, so that's why I choose to use green tile markers for most things. So yeah, it would just be tips like that. They could be super simple like the PB, or they could be really complicated like that one. But yeah, I don't know how many tips I would have like this, but let me know if you guys would want that, because it could be a long video, short video. I have no idea.